Hello, hello. That's the last warm-up class before the master class on 29th January. So I don't know if you are watching me on real time, live, because we are live. We are live, especially live here to engage. Hundreds of people register for the master class on 29th January when I'm going to show my methodology, the methodology I developed academically as professional saxophone player, performing for many years, for around 20 years performing internationally, and also teacher. I'm qualified music teacher, have also a master degree in popular music practice, where I considered on my final thesis my methodology to compose, etc., to improvise. So most of my idea. Hello, is that right? Where you are from? So let me know where you are from. If you arrive now, let me know where you are from. If you have a red saxophone. Uh, that's it. So I'm presenting myself here. The methodology I developed through a lot of improvisation skills. That methodology was very helpful for me as saxophone player, professional saxophone player, performing for decades internationally, also music teacher. So a methodology that's helping international students. I don't know if you watched the first warm-up class or second warm-up class. That is the third warm-up class to make sure you are ready for the master class on 29th January. So basically, improvisation is something central. It's a central subject on my methodology. So improvisation is not a skill just for who has talent. It doesn't exist. Okay, so improvisation is a way to be creative, to explore what we know, to explore what we can understand, what we comprehend in music. Okay, so improvisation is a tool, it's a way to explore what we already know. So in my methodology, improvisation is fundamental. It's fundamental. You have to practice improvisation. From Denmark, yes, I also have saxophone. Nice to know. Rio from Denmark. Nice to meet you. So improvisation is something central on my methodology. Doesn't matter your level. Because of it, the students of my students practice improvisation since in few weeks I already playing improvisation. So that class, the last warm-up class for the master class on 29th January, I'm going to talk specifically about improvisation. So you are not bad at improvisation. You are just learning in the wrong way. Because most of the students think that improvisation, just jazz, who has already a deep understanding musical theory. No, it's not true. Okay, so that warm-up class is especially to make you understand that improvisation is a tool. It's a tool for you to develop your saxophone skills. Okay, just remember, if that's the first warm-up class you are watching, I created a playlist here on YouTube, and you can watch after, before the warm-up class. It's like a 3 warm-up class for the master class on 29th of January, something like that. So don't forget to check it after that class to make sure you are ready for the master class on 29th of January, where I'm going to present the full methodology I developed. So let's add here the slides. Improvisation is not too advanced. It's natural. It's human. Okay, so on that class, I'm going to show you why you must practice improvisation, especially when you are starting, because most of the people think that's for who already know has a lot of techniques. Okay, so it's not true. You have to practice improvisation since the beginning. Okay, it's natural, it's human. The improvisation is natural and human. The belief I'm not ready, fear of mistakes, waiting for perfection. Okay, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be Perfect. First of all, because music is human. We are creating music. We are creating styles. Okay, it's not something fixed forever. You can change the music. Music styles are always in changing, and influencing directly the way we perform. We play saxophone. Okay, but exists elements that we bring from one style to other. So perpetuate through the time to centuries, etc. So, okay, it's important to understand the rules behind, but you don't have to understand everything now. It's impossible to understand everything was created in the universe of music. Okay, but exists small parts in the music that we can develop in a creative way. Okay, so because the brain, we have to understand that we have a body. Maybe you can understand something intellectually, but we have also to practice it on the saxophone. Okay, so it's something that have to be mutual. We have to understand small pieces and practice it many times. For example, you are learning about chords. What mean chords? I don't know your level if you are already engaged on music, but for example, chords is a sequence. The chords are a sequence of notes we can play together. So once you understand the concept of chord, you can play. You can be creative just using the notes of one chord. You don't have necessarily to play the entire song. You don't have to understand the chord progression of popular songs of a specific style. Okay, so that's it. You have to understand the pattern and then rules later. You have to understand the rules more later. For example, babies and creativity. As I told you before, it's a human talent. We are human being improvise. We are always improvise. So play before rules, exploration before control. For example, let's use Lego as example. For example, if you have child, if it's a baby. Sorry, I just now note the invite. No problem, Thomas. You are welcome here. You are welcome to rewatch again that class. So as okay, talking about improvisation, creativity. For example, we have a child, the baby, 2 years old. Maybe that baby never saw airplane before. So how can a baby create an airplane on Lego? Okay, so have to understand. For example, car. When a child has 4 years, maybe can build a car on Lego. So we need just small piece of information and be creative with that. Okay, so music is the same. Once you are playing few notes, you can select just 3 or 4 notes and be creative playing songs just using just the note of the chord. So it's very important for you to use your creativity since the beginning. For example, let's use an example here playing. I don't know if you know, but the notes of the C major, for example. I love use C major as an example, very didactic. C major, a scale C, G, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. These are the notes of C major scale. The chord of C major is C, E, G. Just 3 notes. Let's be creative with it. C, E, G. Let's explore. Just these 3 notes. Okay, just using 3 chords. So you must practice your creativity since the beginning. Okay, you learn already just 7 notes, the notes of the C major scale. Why not practice improvisation with just 3 notes? Understanding, once you understand what mean chord of C, okay, practice improvisation there. Be creative with that. And then you can add a new chord and play 2 chords, but you don't have to understand in the beginning all the chords progression of a song. You don't have to understand why how a phrase build since the beginning. You don't have to understand it. Just a small piece. Think about the babies, okay? But creative must you must practice your creativity. It's part of the learning environment, okay? A small creative choice. So few elements, safe experimentation, as I told you already before. And just remember that's a warm-up class for the master class on 29th January in 4 days, exactly 4 days. If you are watching on YouTube or if you are on Facebook, check my channel on YouTube. I create a playlist with the 3 warm-up classes that can help you to understand much better what I'm going to explain on 29th January on the masterclass, where I'm going to present the full methodology I developed as music teacher, as composer, as performer. So it's helping a lot of students, international students, helping me a lot, and for sure can help you. So make sure you are ready to absorb all the knowledge I'm going to share in this warm-up class. So neuroscience of learning. As I told you before, we have to practice. We have to give time. Our body has a time. You know, you have the intellectual part of your brain, the body. We have to repeat mechanism. Okay, so step by step, be patient with the progress. Also, to play one song, one note should be hard in the beginning. The second note should be hard because we have to develop embouchure, we have to develop fingering, we have to repeat. So confidence is we can get confidence when you are repeating. It's happened on music, it's happened on sport. I don't know if you like sport, but sport is the same. You know, we have to practice a lot until develop confidence. Okay, never compare yourself with your other. You have your own time. Okay, let's go ahead. Why waiting blocks progress? So you must practice creativity, improvisation exercise since the beginning. Because if you wait to be creative, it will block you. Most of people, I know a lot of orchestral musicians that can play really well reading music, be guided, etc. But when we ask, create something, improvise, they are completely blocked because they didn't have opportunity to develop it, to develop creativity. So be creative is when you become a musician, when you express yourself in music. So when we are practicing it on saxophone, we can learn much better saxophone. Meanwhile, we are developing musical mindset. So you are becoming musician. It means you are developing a musical language, music understanding. So you have to create it. For example, you already know my mother language is not English. I speak 4 languages. My mother language is Portuguese. I was born in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro. So I learned Spanish, I learned Italian, I learned English. You know, I'm creating contents in English. I'm teaching here in the UK. I live in the UK, so I teach in English. So I develop a new skill, a new language. So music is a new language. So it's possible. Okay, you don't have to be perfect. You have to express yourself. Music is the same. Okay, so don't wait. Practice it. Okay, practice on your own time. Maybe you can join, perform, but respect your own time and understand that you are developing a new skill, new comprehension, step by step. Okay, improvisation is exploration. It's not performance yet. You are exploring. Sometimes it could be performance. For example, most of my gigs today are purely improvisation. For example, here in the UK, we have a lot of requests to perform electronic songs. I'm performing almost every week electronic songs because of that generation. And improvisation with I'm mainly improvising all the night, all the night. I listen to songs because I understand the harmonic progression. I understand the melody. I can understand the key. I can understand the phrase. I can understand everything. So most of the song I never heard. I'm on the stage in the middle of the stage, walking, engaging with the guests. But because I know some patterns, I'm able to improvise. And most of the time, my finger can play alone, because I develop I practice a lot alone, repeating to get confidence. And now I have everything internalized. Because of it is important for you to understand the brain process, the learning process. Okay, so you are exploring, you are being creative, everything is being absorbed internally. Okay, you have your intellectual side and you have your brain body side. While you are already ready, you can start small. Creative comfort, just remember it's like a review. So let's Thomas, they are stuck in the sheet music. That exactly it. Because of it, I teach you to play saxophone since the beginning. Once you learn just one scale, you have to improvise. You have to be ready to improvise. You know, creativity comes first. Come first. You have to practice. Think about the babies. It's natural. Think about the babies. Can you see on the slide? We are human being. You are a human being. Okay. We have to permit ourselves mistakes because don't have nothing perfect, but slow we can understand what is music, what's the theory behind the songs, the metric, the chord progression, but slow. Okay, that's it. It's a warm-up class. How long I'm here? I don't know how long I'm here, but it's just a warm-up class to make sure you're ready for the master class on 29th January, 8 p.m. UK time. So I'm going to present the full methodology I developed. I developed it during my career, my research career as music teacher. So I'm going to show you the full structure of the methodology that can help you for sure. It's helping me a lot and it's helping my students, international students everywhere. I'm teaching it. So I don't know if you're already registered. Let me write here the website. I don't know if you are already registered. marcelocuco.com/masterclass. We have a WhatsApp group also. I don't know if you are already on the WhatsApp group. Cool masterclass. I'm writing here the link so you can access it. Okay, I'm writing here on the chat the website. I don't know if you are already registered there. Register there. Once you register for the masterclass, if you are not already registered there, you will receive an email confirmation with a link to join the WhatsApp group where I'm sending notification, audios. Every day I'm sending audios until the day I'm sending audios to motivate you to continue your journey. I know it's a dream for a lot of people learning saxophone. I met a lot of people 50 years old, 60 years old, 70 years old, different age that really want to learn saxophone. So don't forget, review. You can access on the YouTube. I created a playlist again with the 3 warm-up class that can get you ready for the masterclass in 4 days, just for the 29th January. So feel free to ask me everything you want. I can stay here just for few minutes answering the question. If you have something to ask me, feel free to ask me. I can try to answer you. If you have some question about the masterclass, if you have some question about your current situation on the saxophone, I can try to support you following the methodology I developed. So feel free to ask me everything you want. Some question. No? Any question? Any question? So once you register, if you are already registered on Masterclass, you received also my email. So you can write to my mail if you want something. If you don't have nothing to ask now, feel free to ask me after. You have my email, okay? You received my mail on the registration, the mail confirmation of the masterclass. Okay, what time is there now? Where you are from, Thomas? Here in the UK is 8:20. 8:20, so you can calculate the difference. 8:20. The masterclass will be 8 p.m. The same time of the warm-up class. I know for some people it's hard. I just try to see what time I should. Yeah, in West. Yeah, I know. I don't know if you work on that time. I know that it should be hard for some people from US. In the first masterclass, the 2 months ago, we had people from US, but I know it should be hard. It's important for you to stay here online because you can ask questions, we can engage with each other. It's important to build that sense of community. Very important. 3 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, Thursday should be difficult for some people, yes. But I can send you also the replay to rewatch the masterclass. No problem. Just ask me, write in the email, or I'm going to send. Okay. So it's important to stay here online, engaging, to build that sense of community. It's very important also for the learning environment. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope that class can help you. Don't forget, if you are watching on Facebook, go to my YouTube channel. I created a playlist called 3 warm-up class for the 29th January, something like that. So you can go there and check the three warm-up class. That's the last warm-up class before the master class, where I'm going to show the full methodology that can help you a lot on your learning journey. Okay, so that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to rewatch again, and see you on Thursday 8 p.m. on UK time. If you need something more, just write me, and that's it. See you. Have a nice week.